Hey there everybody, my name is Ty and welcome to the Three Ranger Bros Studios, an extra video this week for you guys. This Tuesday we dropped a video where the three of us discussed the worst live action Marvel superhero suit. And when we were recording this video, we ended up discussing Marvel suits and the way that Marvel heroes are portrayed for a little while, and near the end of the conversation we actually got the question out of if you could have one X-Men. It ended up being two, but if you could pick an X-Men character that we've seen already in a form of the movies of some kind, but come back in a proper, adaptation of a comic book suit, who would you go for? So basically, think of Logan/Wolverine from Deadpool and Wolverine, how we finally got him in his yellow suit, but do that with a different X-Men character. And this is the conversation here. We didn't want to add it to the video on Tuesday, because that video then would have just been too long, but it did end up being a really interesting conversation that we wanted to show you guys. So here's another video for everybody, and I hope you enjoy. Don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe button, and notification bell, and here we go. So, one last question for you both. If you had to pick a character in the X-Men that hasn't got a redeemable suit, like Wolverine doesn't count because we've seen his suit now, he looks fucking badass. Gambit, he also got redeemed, If you could pick an X-Men that has been in a movie of some kind, they have to have a live-action adaptation of some point, and you have to give them their comic book accurate look, which X-Men character would you go first? We'll go to Willie first, because X-Men was his choice. So Willie, if you had to pick one X-Men character...
You really have to ask?
I mean...
You really have to ask.
I think I know, but I will let you say it anyway.
Rogue, of course. Yeah. She needs that comic book accurate suit and her comic book accurate powers. Oy. That's a whole nother video. That's
a whole nother yeah. Okay, Mark, if you could pick an X-Men who you think should get a comic book accuracy.
I think that's a whole nother video that's going to get an 18 rating. I'm going to pick between either having a more comic book accurate Cyclops or even a more comic book accurate Mystique. Because what we've had recently is just the blue, scaly look, but Mystique had the whole skull belt, white sort of like tunic-y thing, and obviously with Cyclops as well, we got that whole blue muscular suit with the straps that go for the X belt as well. And I think we just do need that sort of yellow blue look that he has.
Yeah, I can get behind that, because I was thinking about this when Ty brought up that Wolverine wears yellow because he stands out bright. Well, if you look at Cyclops' colors, they're Boy Scout colors.
Yeah.
And that's one of his joking nicknames that they call him, is the Boy Scout.
So I think my choice would have to be Nightcrawler, definitely. We have got some decent looking Nightcrawlers, but I'm talking about the suit, not the actual, like, his skin, because they have, like, Nightcrawler look, like, facial wise and skin wise, he has looked okay, but the actual suit, his dark look, I like the suit a lot. Give him his fingers properly and everything, because he does wear gloves. And please, for the love of God, somebody give my boy the swords, for fuck's sake.
Come on. I was just going to suggest X-Men 1, the first X-Men Nightcrawler that we see, the one with all the markings. Yes, he's not accurate, I know, but put him in that suit, I'd pay for that.
Yeah, definitely. And then my second, if I had to pick anybody, only because he's never actually worn a proper suit. Okay, I guess he kind of did in the reboot. Angel.
Yeah.
Get Angel in his actual proper suit, because he does actually have a proper suit, and I don't mind which one, because it could be the first class one, it could be his later one which he wears, which is a bit different colours. I'm cool with either, but just give him a more of a comic accurate suit, because
if you did that as well, give us an Archangel comic book.
Yes, exactly.
Comic book accurate Archangel. Okay, well, you guys got to say two. I only said one. That's rude. But
other than Rogue. Yeah, other than Rogue. Go on.
I would have to go with Storm then. I need
my
her
God,
white
yes.
suit.
Which one?
Her white suit with the billowy cape and her hair. Yeah, I just 97 classic Storm. I would love to see it. I mean, I'd love to see any of the Storms, but that one, for what we're talking about, I would love to see Storm in her classic suit.
And there we are, folks. I hope everyone enjoyed this video, an extra video this week, which is fun. And of course, if anything like this does happen in the future, I'm going to make it extra videos. They're not very long, they're not main Tuesday videos, but they're kind of related and can be connected to. And I really do like this idea. So with that being said, make sure you hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any weekly upload. Check out the shorts as well. Find us on TikTok under the same name. And of course, we shall see you guys real soon.